Does anyone ever have that problem where, like, they've got an idea in their head, and then you go to put it into, like, you put it into practice, and it never comes out as good as your head's imagining it, but it comes out in, like, a different way? It's kind of weird. I don't know. Hello, Tycoon-Nites. This is Tycoon-A-Tron, and welcome back to another episode of Planet Coaster Season 4. That's right, we're back in Planet Coaster Season 4 to do some more Planet Coastery goodness, and not watch the coaster go past, because I was hoping that it would have gone past in the time that I've done the intro, but it totally hasn't. Well, at least one of them. I mean, the coaster, there's 7 here. But anyway, how is everyone doing today? I'm doing awesomely as per usual. I already did that, didn't I? Oh well, doesn't matter. Now, I have been thinking, I know I have been away for all of last week. I was not here. I was extremely sick last week. I lost my voice for a period of time. You know, I was off work. It was horrible. It was not good. However, the entire time that I was sick, well, almost the entire time, probably not the entire time, but a lot of the time that I was sick, I've been thinking about what to do with the park and what we should do. Now, I do like the idea of, you know, how we were planning over here to have some sort of crazy boat ride with a roller coaster going through it. I do like this idea. We are going to keep this idea. We're not going to be building this episode, though, because I've got other things that have been in my mind. Now, I've been wanting and thinking about what theme we're going to actually do for the park and how we're actually going to build the park. And while I was sick, I had an epiphany. Well, sort of an epiphany. I had it was from a comment on last season, I think. Someone basically, when we built the train station last season, they wanted the train to be a time-traveling train that went around everywhere. And I've just went, that's a really good idea. I just like the idea of having a theme park that is like time theme based. And what I think we're going to do is these coasters right here are going to be part of the time machine that you need to go back in time. Or at least that's the engine that powers the time machine or something. That's the fabric of time right here. Look at the fabric of time. It's all intertwined. No, okay, maybe. I don't know if that's the fabric of time. Who knows? But the idea is that this is somehow powering our time machine and everything like that, that we're going to go ahead and travel to a whole bunch of different times in the park. And each time will be, I don't know what this, maybe this will be like, you know, I don't even know what time. Like, you know, you see all those explorers in the, like, those, you know, those hats and stuff. I don't even know what hats they're called. So basically the idea is we're going to go back and travel through a whole bunch of time. And because of that, I want to go ahead and make this area right here. This is going to be the center area that you're going to come into the park and go over here. This is going to be sort of somewhat futuristic based. Because, I mean, it's got the time machine, so you go to the future, and then you can choose to go to other places. So the very, very first, because everyone knows that I love the future. I love future, sci-fi, all that sort of stuff. I loved building the sci-fi part of, was it Next Thursday Land in Season 3? That was probably my favorite land. But I'm going to sort of put a twist on it, at least I hope. I'm going to do, like, a future theme from, like, the 80s idea of the future. You know, the big neon lights, the shiny surfaces and everything like that. And then we're also going to integrate some stuff into the actual building itself. So let's get straight into it. This is going to be like more of a concepting type episode rather than an actual building anything episode. Well, we're going to be building stuff, but it's going to be a whole bunch of ideas going together and seeing what works and seeing what doesn't work. So if you don't necessarily like that thing, yeah, there we go. A pith hat. Thanks, Casper. Casper came over. This is a pith hat. Isn't that what it is? Pith helmet. Not a hat. It's a helmet. I got it incorrect. Casper just came over and said, this is the thing you're thinking of, and just shows me on her phone. Thanks, Casper. She's now left. She actually goes to the gym. Oh, no. Well, she's going to the gym in a bit. But okay, right. So I want to integrate a go-kart track into this, not a transport ride. We want... No, hang on. Oh, no, hang on. We want custom. There we go. I'm going to integrate a go-kart track into the actual sort of entrance building thing. It's going to have a go-kart track, kind of like Autopia. But I don't know whether we should use the Knight Rider or the... I wish you could put these cars on the normal tracks. That would be really good, but I don't know whether we're just going to do normal go-karts. To normal go-kart or to... Well, I mean, come on, it's a It's a time machine. We're talking about time machines here. We've got to use Back to the Future cars. I'm sorry, it's already been decided. Also because it's the 80s vision of the future. Come on. But anyway, so I'm gonna go straight into it. Even though this is necessarily straight into it, we're already a period into the game. Now, this is not where the actual entrance is going to be. This is just going to be a sort of reference to where it is actually going to be. That's way too high. So this is just, you know, placing stuff out. Can we move you, please? Yeah, but I okay, can we move you with this, maybe? That's better. Thank you. Right. Can you... What the... Why are you... That's... What the heck? Hang on. No. Back in here. Go over here. Go to X. Now, why is that not on the line of the actual thing? And it's using the world axis? No, use local... Relative axis and world axis are for some reason the same. This doesn't necessarily matter all that much because probably about that high is what I'm thinking. I mean, it doesn't matter because we're not going to be using this, so yeah, it really doesn't matter all that much. Go back in here. Okay, now what I want to do, let's go down to a little thin road section like that. Right, now, this is not where the go-kart track's going to be, but the go-kart track's going to go slightly above the entrance thing. Yeah, let's get a nice sort of angle around here like that. There we go. Now curve it, I suppose, like this, and then like this, and then curve it back in again, so we're somewhat on top of the, just like a little bit of an edge is on top of the actual path itself, like that. So that's what we want to do. Right, now I'm actually going to go ahead and delete, no, I'm not going to build that, no. Can you... Yeah, okay. I'm going to delete the station because this is not exactly where we want it. And then we can move these pieces around pretty much wherever we want. That seems relatively good, I suppose. Let's move this out a little bit. I just had like these dreams and these ideas in my head, and I'm just like, I want to do this, but I was totally 100% sick and couldn't do anything. Well, I could have done something, but I wouldn't have been able to record it because I would have been like... Yeah, like that. Kind of like Darth Vader, but really, really lame. Okay. Just placing this in here like that. There we go. Right, okay. So yellow is definitely not the color we want to go through. I want to kind of have this. This isn't exactly the right shape that I'm going for. Maybe if we smooth this out. Maybe if we smooth... And then get this one like this, and then smooth this bit like that. Like so, and like so. That is a nicer curve. But anyway, I've also got to mention, before I do anything else, this coaster and my park were actually the... oh, here goes a coaster! Yes! Perfect timing. Get rid of the menu. These coasters were actually chosen for the Planet Coasters Facebook page coaster of last week. They do one every Thursday, so it was actually last week when I was sick. I couldn't let anyone know. It was their featured content from last week. It's also got like over 500 likes on their page, on the Facebook page. It's like crazy. I'm just like, oh wow, let's have a look. Hang on, I'm gonna go to Facebook friend face, as I like to call it. I'm going to friend face, and I'm going to go to the friend face page for the Planet Coaster Lands. No, that's not. No, that's not where I want to go. Planet Coaster, Planet. Okay, I'm doing this all while I should be building and playing the game. There we go. It has currently got. It's in here somewhere. I know it is. I've seen it. There's lots of other ones. Yes, featured creations. There's 627 likes, which is crazy. Thank you so much to everyone out there that actually went ahead and liked that. If you're here because of that, welcome. Welcome, this is Tycoon-A-Tron. I'm a madman. You may want to probably leave and never come back because I'm so crazy. Okay, anyway. What we're going to do, I jump around and do all this stuff. So if you're new and you're here because you thought I'd be good to watch, then you better be prepared for me going off on random tangents and constantly changing my mind on things. But that's okay. What are these colors even? Can we make the road white? No. What are we even changing the color of? The supports? I don't know. But what we're going to do is incorporate this into a building. Now, the way that we're going to do that is a way that I don't know how we're going to do that yet. Okay, so let's go into scenery. And now I'm pretty sure if we go over to the sci-fi stuff, more filters, scenery, theming, science fiction. Now there is a piece that I'm thinking of that I don't know. Is it in here? Is it in here? It's one there. This thing. Yes, that is exactly what we want to do, except not down on the ground like that at all. Let's rotate this around like that. Okay, now, if I place this, is that going to be, that's not going to be good, is it? No. It's not exactly what I was thinking. It sort of is at the same time. Oh, wait, hang on. Maybe we can place it over this side. This will make more sense. Place it here. Now I've got the clipping so I can actually clip it through stuff, which is okay. Which side do I like better? Well, they're both exactly the same, so it doesn't really matter that much. Although we could have it at we could make it this angle. That's probably not a bad choice, actually. I like that. Now, is that too tall, or is that... Let's have it this tall. Let's have it like that. That looks good. Okay, right. Now, we're just building... We're going to build one little piece, segment, section thing. That and this is how my brain's working at the moment. Okay, let's get this and change the colors. We want to have... I don't even know where the blue is on this. Oh, it's down there. Yeah, we want to make that not blue and probably like some sort of crazy purple thing. Because it's the 80s. Come on. There's lots of purples and pinks in sci-fi retro 80s stuff. Also, I'm going to have... should we have it black? The bottom should be black. There should be lots of blacks and whites. I'm going to have blacks and whites and make that actually white. Like that. There we go. Did that change it? Can't really tell. Okay. Good, good. Okay, now we need some sort of beam that comes out from the... edge. We could do... No, that's way too big. These ones aren't too big. Yeah, these ones will probably do alright. Let's go in here and grab the align to surface, and then we can actually kind of align it correctly to the surface. Strangely enough, who would have thought? Now I'm going to have these popping out like this, maybe? Down here like this. Have them coming out at that angle. Now I'm just going to line them up to the middle section. Here. Like that. Okay. Good. Now, I want to do something else. What is this? Sci-fi defense tower. Oh, that's kind of good, actually. I want to have some interesting elements for the go-karts to go around, so... That's too low. Maybe not this. I don't know how... I don't understand how that is a defense tower, but it totally is, apparently. That'd go good. That'd go good on this other side over here. That'd go good on this side of the track, I think. Like that. Right. Okay. Now, change the colors. This is not going to be... This is going to be just black. And like that. And that's going to be a white color. Like that. Okay, done. Place that there. And then this would be... Oh, it would be almost perfect if we could actually... No, oh, don't do that. Right. Control X, not just X. Place these together. I wish that we could change the angle at which they're on. That cable is possibly a little bit too low. Possibly. I'm not 100% sure if that cable is too low for the go-karts going past. I suppose we'll have to find out. This is coming out a lot different in my head than... Does anyone ever have that problem where like they've got an idea in their head and then you go to put it into... Like, you put it into practice and it never comes out as good as your head's imagining it? But it comes out in like a different way. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I'm pretty sure everyone has that problem. It's not just me. There we go. Like that. There we go. Okay, right. So these two pieces right now are actually kind of connected somewhat. Like that. Maybe move that down a little bit and move this out a little bit more. Is that even lined? It is lined up, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Like this. There we go. Okay, we'll chuck that there. Alright. And now what are we going to do? We're going to have to build... This is going to have to look a hell of a lot different. So that's like a beam section. Is these all part of the same building? They're not... Oh, I'm not placing them on a building, am I? Oh, I hate that. Can you add stuff to a building? Can I, like... I should have really made this... I always do this. Okay, buildings. We want to make a building. And we pretty much want to do exactly the same thing. So, custom building. And I want to actually attach it to a building. Because then we can move it around like a building. As opposed to right now, we can't really do that. We could do blueprints. But blueprints aren't as easy. Let's get a wall. Let's get a little pole. We get a little stumpy pole. Is that... Nope, we got to get the grid up. We want a grid. Yes, that's what we want. We want a grid. Like that. Let's place this... If we place this here, this is just going to be for reference sake. Place it down there. There you go. Like that. It's good enough. Okay, right, now, done. Can I add, duplicate, move? Can I sort of... Is there a way to toggle? No, there's totally not. There's totally not a way to do this. Which is, it's annoying, because now we just got to build it all again. Because now I've got to edit the building. Good times. Great potatoes. Great potatoes. Defense tower, where are you? You're right there. Okay, can you be good? Can you be good? And if you're good, then you're good. And if you're not, then you're not. Okay. Chuck that down here-ish, like that. There we go. Okay. That's pretty much where we want it. I've got an itchy nose. I've got an itchy nose already. And then we're going to place a whole bunch of these fellas in here. Right. And... Okay, these angles don't line up correctly. Like that. Oh, these are... They're the wrong way around. No, no! Oh, okay, hang on. Redo. 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 Quick, start again. Do the things. Right. Move that around like this. There we go. Okay, and then this is down like that. See, that's the correct angle. Right. And then these aren't lined up whatsoever. So it's okay. At least we can kind of like... At least we didn't get so far that we can't actually do this again. Place that there, but I'm going to delete... I'm going to get out of here. Delete this. Which one is that? Delete that. Delete this. Delete that. Okay, right. Now we can go back in here. Edit the building again. Grab this guy. Duplicate him. Duplicate. Like that. Place this down here. Like so. And then pretty much rinse and repeat until we get up to the top here. I still don't know if those cables are too low for the go-karts, but they're there now, so... Just don't put your hands up as you go underneath those deadly cables. They're electrified. They may kill you. I don't actually know. Okay, like that. There we go. Okay, and then we want to go back and do the scenery and grab the good old Mr. Whatever the hell you are. Rotate him to be straight and around like that. And then move him down into the same location as the other one. I'm guessing that's... I don't even know if that's lined up correctly. It's not. I can already tell. But I'm going to place it there anyway. And then we're going to get out of here. And delete this one. There we go. Okay, and you go back in here and edit the building. Like that. Okay, good. Good, good. Okay, right. Now we want to change all the colors of these, don't we? That didn't move it. That did not move it. I think we're actually kind of in the center anyway. I think we're more in the center than we were before. Okay, there we go. Right. Pinky purpley. Because the 60s. I mean the 80s, not the 60s. I don't know. The 60s... A 60s sci-fi future would be interesting as well. That would be harder to do. Because of the parts that we have. Okay, over here, this guy is going to be black, and this one is going to be white, like that. This. Now, we can change the colors. Oh, we can't change the colors. They're just like that forever. Right. Now, how are we going to add in? We got to have something Oh, these'll work. That is bigger than I thought it would be. That's gigantic. Why is that? I don't remember that ever being this big. I suppose it was, but I think that's too big. Maybe we use this piece. Yeah, that piece is probably better. Okay, now if we move that piece up here like this. There we go. Place that in here-ish, like this. There we go. That looks pretty good. Check that fella there. Although we will want to change his colors, because his colors don't match the future. Make that black. Okay, maybe make that white actually. What if we make I don't know what color is this? What if we make that a purple? Oh, that's that color. Ugh, no, that's white. I suppose black works. I think black works. Yeah, okay, that looks alright. That looks alright. But we want to put something down here and make this kind of somewhat interesting. Now, is there... I know there is. Yeah, I know there is. I haven't told you what I'm thinking yet. There are lights, right? There are lights that we can put in here. That are... You got the star field too. I forgot about the star field. Or maybe are they in buildings? They're like long beamy light sections. The long beamy light sections. Yep, that's right. In here, and then these ones. Well, they're bigger than I thought they would be. Wow. They are a lot bigger than I thought they would be. I've used these before, but somehow I've forgotten how big everything is. Can we change the color of the light? Can we make that a purple? Oh, we can. But that's not quite the color that I... What does it look like at nighttime? We've got to change it to nighttime and see what this light actually looks like. How do you change nighttime again? It's here. And then go PM. Ooh, that does look pretty good, actually. What if we make it a... Oh, that looks better. That. Right. Yes. I'm liking the whole crazy 80s themed of the future. One there and one down here like this. Think like Blade Runner or something like that. That's what I'm kind of... Blade Runner or Tron, I suppose. I suppose Tron works. Okay, well, let's not do that. Let's grab these guys. Duplicate them again. Place them over here. Grab this. Turn X on. Go to this one. Rotate it around 90 degrees. Like that. That's not 90 degrees. That is. Here we go. This one. Okay. Like that. Perfect. Now we need a lamp or something off here. We need another light that comes off here. What would be good? I kind of actually like this, but it's not going to be... I like that, actually. That... I don't know why. That looks interesting. We'll see if I like it soon. Okay, now it's going to be a blue color. I don't know why that would be like that, though. It kind of needs some smoke coming out of it. What if we go into the... It'd be in scenery, wouldn't it? And then go into special effects. Red laser. Water jet. No, we want like... Is it in ambience? Colored smoke, large. Colored smoke, medium? Right. Let's place this here and go... Move him up inside it. It's not exactly doing what I wanted it to do. Because it's not... It's coming out the end. Okay, what if we just made it actually go like that? Still not doing. I wanted to like permeate out of itself. Smoke, special smoke. No. I don't want it to rise. The smoke's rising. I want it to like emit from itself in every direction. It's kind of what I want. Maybe we won't. I'm still undecided. I'm undecided about this. It kind of looks good at the same time that it doesn't look good. Kind of adds something to it, but I don't necessarily know if that's what we want added. Actually, I think I like it better like that. Is that better? I don't know. I don't know what this light is. I need some visual aids. I need something to go by that looks 80s future. 80s future. Tron or something. But Tron's not... I suppose Tron is 80s future, but... I don't know. It kind of looks good. What if we put... No, that won't work. I'm going to turn it back to... Well, actually, I'm going to move these guys over first. Get these guys flush up with a pipe. Like that. Oh, wait. No, they're too flush up with a pipe. Well, they're not flush. That's the problem. Because this is poking through. Move this guy back over here a little bit. There we go. Okay, right. I'm going to turn it back to daytime, because I want to be able to see what we're doing. Ah, the light! Ah, it burns me! Okay, right. Now, I want to put something down in the middle of this, and I think it would be good if we went back to the build... no, we're in scenery. Scenery's a good place. Scenery's a good place. Everything, and then change this to science fiction. No, scenery theme. Science fiction. Gonna grab one of the... Oh, they're not in here. They're in buildings. I totally forgot. They're actually in buildings. In the walls, and then in here. Maybe some of this stuff would be interesting down there. In betwixt the gap. Like this. I don't know if that's good or not. It kind of is. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Place it there. And then one more over here like that. There we go. Just gives it a little bit of differentiation. Good. Okay, alright, alright. And then I want to have... On top of here should be a vent. Is there a little vent? Isn't there a little vent? There's that. That's too little. That's so little it wouldn't even matter anymore. I want like a vent, but not that big. We could just have it up here. We could just have it there. No, it needs something on top. But, okay, let's place this here. Like that. Like so. Move it over a little bit. Like that. This doesn't seem like it's in the middle. And now it's going to do that, okay. Okay, and then we're going to move this over a little touch. Like there. Okay, right. Yeah, it definitely needs something on top here. I just don't know what to put on top. That's too big. I do like these round sections, but they are gigantic. Actually. We place this in here and place it down like that. I like that. I like it. I like it. It's good. I like this down here like this. Like that. Yes, we're doing it. Okay. Let's make sure it's kind of in the middle. Like that. Okay, and technically this is going to be somehow part of the time machine, even though we've only done like a little support thing over here. I might turn the supports off on the go-kart track, because we kind of don't need them, considering this is kind of like the support for the go-kart track. Good. Okay, alright. What I am going to do now, it needs something down here. brain thinking. Okay, well, for instance, all right, what we're gonna do as well is gonna have lots of. It's gonna be like a building. Okay, so if we go into the walls, we'll turn the scenery theme off. The sci-fi theme is off. Okay, and then we're gonna place a window up here. I think. Oh, maybe we'll place it on. Let's change it down. Let's make the grid tiny because I love having tiny. I love how they added the tiny grids in. Tiny grids. Kind of like this. This is what it's going to have. Windies. Like that. And then, what I'm going to do. I'm going to have this on top. Yeah, it'll look great. And now I've got hiccups. No. I want a little... Oh, look at these. Oh, man. I still haven't used any of the, like... the temple things and the adventure. The adventure! What? Panel wall. Yeah, I want the little panel wall. Chuck the little panel wall there. There, like that. See what we're going for? See what we're going for? Okay, right now I'm gonna have the big panel wall. Thing is, I don't know whether to put... Well, we could put the panel wall down somewhere else, I suppose. I even like the little thing at the top. Oh, it'd be cool. Is there a there's a cable, right? Now, there's a cable in the scenery options. As far as yeah, straight cable. Right, we're gonna crank on the straight cable. He's gonna come straight out of this baby. Crank him around to be the correct angle. Yep, he's pretty good there. I'm gonna move it down. Like that. No. There. Okay, now if we move it down that way. And then down again. One there. And then one here. See, we got a little bit of extra added detail right there that kind of looks like it's somehow holding this up for some reason. Okay, I want something underneath here. This does look really good actually underneath there though. Like just the go-kart track by itself, it kind of just makes it look like it's a whole thing. I want to cover up the little tires as well. I don't want the tires there. What we're going to do to cover up the tiles is something. And then once we do something, then everything will happen. Starfield panel. I want a starfield panel. We've got to try and use the starfield panels. If I go back into scenery, yeah, we're going to go back into scenery. I'm going to try and use some primitives, I think. Some little primitives down here. Maybe make a smaller square. Yeah, that's too small. Rectangle. Right, okay. If we place this... I mean, it's not going to be this color, obviously, but... No, it kind of needs to be... Yeah, maybe we will make the bigger one. Place this here. Like that. Maybe move it over there-ish somewhere. We really haven't made this on the correct angle, by the way. This is not the correct angle that it should be. Make that white. I suppose it'd be an off gray, maybe... That looks a bit better. Maybe even more. No, it's too much. There we go. Place that there, and then place one here as well. Like this. Okay. So that breaks that up a little bit. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to get out of this now, and what we can do is, just for instance, we're probably not going to, if I go Control X, is that, yeah, it allows us to add another one down here, like this. And this is kind of what I was talking about going for, like, these are all going to be like little sections that are holding up the go-kart track, basically. Like that. there. And do, no, no, come back, come back! Okay. And do the same thing down this way, like that. Move it back over here. Like so. Like that, right? Now I'm going to actually adjust this one a little bit. Because I feel it should be on like that angle. Duplicate it over here, like so. See what we're going for? See this? See this? This is what we're going for. This is where the action is. I don't know why there's action. What we will probably do as well, we modify the ones that are going to go here because I want to put ticket booths in. So I want to actually make it like something that looks like a ticket booth. So what I will probably do is actually we'll probably just put one here in the middle, and then we'll build the ticket booths kind of like into it, sort of like this. Try and line this up. That's probably good. Okay, now if we move that over here and then back up this way. That, like so, and then basically we'll get another one of these and place it over here, line her up like this, like so. Suppose that'd be closer this way, wouldn't it? Yeah, maybe a bit further back, like that. Okay. All right, so we're getting somewhere. This is kind of the idea that I had, at least. I don't quite know. The thing is, now I've got no judgment on where I've actually put anything, as opposed to the other side. They look probably about that far apart. Now this is just temporary because what we'll probably do is go ahead and put in some more building pieces and probably just copy it a whole bunch of times, but. That's the kind of idea. You see what we're going with? This is going to be the big time machine building in the middle, and then you're going to go like into the time machine and then come out somewhere else on a different world depending on where you go in time. Kind of what I was going for. Now, what I'm going to do is edit this. I'm going to edit, yeah, we'll edit. We'll edit it. Because it's all in the same angle, so this is probably a good idea anyway. So grab these, chuck these over here, move them back there like this. Now these are going to be the ticket booths, like that. Go and do the same thing again. Move back over here. Move a little bit forward like that. Like so, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to move this one back a little bit, so it's in line with this. They're not going to actually have that vent. That vent is going to go bye-bye. This babe. See ya! Out of there! Okay, right. Cool. Right, now these are going to actually be booths on the end here, which you're going to have to go through and then go to Futureland, and then the fun place will happen. And probably actually going to delete that block because it's in the middle of nowhere. Okay, cool. Right. Okay, so this is the plan. This is it. This is where it's at. I don't know why it's at there, or what I'm even talking about half the time. But that's what I am. Okay, flat roofs. Place a... No, not... That's not the roof that I wanted to use. I'm gonna place this there, like that. Can we go down to... Well, let's just go down... Well, I don't see why you wouldn't go down to all of the smallest possible piece ever. I don't know why you wouldn't do that, because it's the best thing in the world. Except for when you do things like this. Okay, like that. I'm gonna grab all of these and actually... move them over this way so they don't start, so they stop having Z fighting issues. There. Okay, and then the little ticket booths are going to be inside there. I mean, you've gone through a little entrance way, and then you've come out into a ticket booth. So it doesn't look that bad, actually. It doesn't look that bad. So now if we get a little window action, if we get some walls, chuck some little windows in them. Probably around here. But then make them correct. Like that. And one here. And one here. Now we'll get the alloy wall, or whatever it's called, the panel wall. Chuck the panel wall below it. Like that. No, no, not there. 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 Chuck this in here and there, yeah, sure. Like that. There we go. Here and then there. And then here and then there. I don't know how I'm going to do the actual booths though now. I'm looking at this and I'm like, how am I going to make this look like it's a booth? Sort of looks like it's a booth, but not. But yeah, okay, this is kind of the idea. So, how long have we been going? I'm actually probably going to have to leave this episode here because we've been going long enough as it is, and I got to try and make sure that I cut down on my my little, you know, the times that because I've been running way over the top on all of my videos lately. So if you have liked this episode, then please do leave a like. If your feelings are more complicated than a thumbs up or a thumbs down, then please leave it in the comment section. If you want to see more stuff like this in the future and you're not yet subscribed, then please do go ahead and subscribe. But this has been Tycoon-A-Tron, and have a good day! Also, let me know in the comment section if this is something you want to see, or you want me to do something completely different, and you say, Tycoon-A-Tron, that's a horrible idea, please don't do that anymore. Get out of my face. And I'll be like, I wasn't in your face, and then you'll be like, oh, I know, yeah, I just wanted to make it seem like it was more entertaining than it actually was. And then I'll just keep blabbering on for hours, even though I've already said goodbye, and we can watch the coasters go around. Whee!